You know, as I think back when I was a child, every day I come home and watch every legendary champion, every champion. And I always wanted to, you know, it wasn't one fighter I wanted to be like. Some days I wanted to fight like Leonard. Another day I want to fight like Hagler. But then I want to have a style like Tommy Hearns. But then I want to be a killer like Mike Tyson. And then when I took all those different champions, Chavez and Roberto Duran and all these different champions and all these different guys, I said I'm gonna take a little bit from every one of them and put it all in one box and shake it up and see what we come up with. And being a champion, I think that even though I transcended and changed the sport of boxing, but being a champion is not just receiving a lot of money or receiving a belt, because I did it thousands of times for free. Before I got to this point, it started, I can remember at first, because before any of us, any real fighter know about boxing, if you're right-handed, you keep your right up front until you're taught the right way. This dream that I had, it started, this dream that I had started years and years and years ago. No matter what my dad did, because he done whatever he had to do to give me a finer life, to give me a better life, to give me the best life that he could give me. And everything happens for a reason. Even when my dad was incarcerated and he went away, I still will hear his words in the back of my mind. Continue to work hard. Nothing is gonna come easy. I worked hard, I worked extremely hard to get to this point. And every day I know I'm blessed. I'm truly, truly blessed. And I don't take anything for granted. And nobody in here can take anything for granted. Yes, everyone sees, us on All Access, or when I was with HBO 24/7, they see all the flashiness, all the shit talking, the trash talking. I had a game plan. There's no disrespect to no legendary champion, because every fighter that's in this room has to feel that he's the best. If not, you in the wrong sport. I seen guys like when Mike Tyson, and I seen it myself with my own eyes. When I seen that Bentley at the boxing gym, and I seen that diamond Rolex, I said, I want that. And I knew what it took. So I know when my opponent is asleep, I'm out there at 4 or 5 in the morning, chopping trees, working, to this day. Because I can retire today. I'm well off, very comfortable. But I got the will to win. And I'm a man that's gonna honor his contract. I'm a man of my word. If I could tell you, you gotta work with me now. Don't work against me, work with me. If I tell you that I can get you to a certain point, because my thing is this, I teach you how to fish. I don't fish for you. I tell these guys, I can put you in a position to fight for the title, but you have to win the fights. I can't fight for you. I put on my shoes, I put on my clothes like everyone in here. I have good days, I have bad days. I'm only gonna have my bad days in a boxing gym, because I'm an under the lights type fighter. Because when I go under those lights, no matter how I win, I'll win. And with me, it's all about being relevant. Hate it or love it, it's about being relevant. And I understand business. You can have another fighter that say, oh, well, he's 32-0 with 32 knockouts. But if it's not in God's plan for him to be the man, he's not going to be the man. You know, certain things that I would never forget. When E.J. Smith wrote me a letter when I was incarcerated, and he wrote me a letter, and he said, because one thing about me, I'm not embarrassed about nothing that went on in my life, because I'm a man, and I'll always be able to stand on my own too, and I'm a fighter to the day I die. So E.J. Smith wrote me a letter. I was sitting on my bed reading the letter, and I wrote him back, and I said, champ, because I'm gonna call you champ, because we will make you world champion someday. People don't understand what it takes. These young fighters come in the gym at 4 and 5 in the morning and work and bust their ass, because their ultimate goal is to surpass y'all legends, because they want to become legends. It was written in the history books for all of us to be here today, for me to speak my mind and say what I want to say, for me to speak from the heart. I'm TBE, and I don't care if you don't like it. I'm the best, simple and plain. And I'm still looking to break records. I'm still trying to make champions. When my career is over, I want to be able to spend time with my family, have all my faculties, be smart, be sharp, love life, and get that check every month. Some say the motivation is the belt. Some say motivation is the trophy. Well, I say motivation is the money for me, because the money was able to retire my mother, put my dad in a comfortable position, put my kids in the best area. I come from a rough background. I come from a rough area. It may not be Brooklyn. They shoot in my neighborhood the same way. They make the same guns. They do the same thing. And I respect every champion in here, every champion from the past, every legendary champion. You guys paved the way for me to be where I'm at today. Because now it's DVD, but back then it was VHS tapes. Only thing I knew when I come home, they say, you have to do homework. You know what I said? Fuck homework. Put that boxing tape on. Because I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be champion. And is the dream over? Absolutely not. We're going to be the biggest company, whether you like it or not. Because if you think small things happen. I always dream big. I always believe. I believe in my team. I believe in these fighters. We have great chemistry in my boxing gym. We call it the doghouse. And we don't box regular 3-minute rounds. A regular round is 6 minutes in my gym. We don't box by no bell. We box by a clock. Stopwatch. As fighters, so we're able to speak from the heart. We're able to speak our mind. Yeah, we may all look nice, got clean suits and nice shades and all that, but we kick ass. That's what we do. We're fighters. And that's what I have to tell every fighter. All you champions, because you don't have to have a belt to be a champion in my eyes. To get something, you have to sacrifice something. And what I did, I put everything aside my whole life. Boxing has always been first.